Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's time.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Bobby Okereke.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the stars right out of them.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Connection made with Chenault. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
Jaguars. First down and goal to go.
Now they try the right side here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the goal.
Throwing, Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Looking to run with Mack. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it, or is it a time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Kickoff for Jacksonville.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. At the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff. That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 62 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
2nd and 9 now. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
No!
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man, Hilton. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
3
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw.
2nd and 7 at the 14.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal.
For the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
The kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Colts 3.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Dak Prescott sacked.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
When he decided to run a hitch route, it really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 23. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Colts 3.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Colts.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Indianapolis moving the Gains there on a gain of 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and...
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
For the running back.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 8. Brings up second, and
they'll look to run with Taylor. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
well.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Prescott. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott being chased out left. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. This will be caught at about the 5. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Prescott now.
2nd and 2.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Out of the end zone.
Now Prescott. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devin Funches. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
T.Y. Hilton on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. There he goes left side. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
T.Y. Hilton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've hit halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Jaguars 14.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Number 34 on the carry. He's brought down at the 31.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over
following the interception. Here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Prescott's pass, complete to Rob Gronkowski. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
To the running back.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of 15. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And to give this time to the tailback. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a gain of a yard.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, Colts.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 20, Jaguars 14.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him not get through.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Prescott looks to throw on first. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Colts 28.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup.
Prescott.
3rd and 8.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no...
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Here's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 42. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Now a handoff here to his running back. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw.
At the Jaguars.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And he's got it up and through. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 31.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Brings up
on 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
2-yard line.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott. It's complete. He's got Gronk. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want him to catch the football first.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he finds Gronk. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Now they try the right side here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And to give this time to the tailback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.